gods be safe. I've trained to slay Kronos, not the father of all monsters. What do I do?
If I may. My sisters told me of a certain prophecy even I thought would never come to pass. That Olympus would once again face the fury of the father of all monsters, and their conflict would shake the world to its core. And now it's happening.
You mean you knew Typhon's attack was a real possibility? Why didn't you warn us? We could have prepared.
I was not permitted to warn you. Had I done so, it merely would have expedited an outcome I now realize was bound to happen anyway. Though perhaps your implication is correct, and this is all my fault.
What? How is this all your fault? Unless you aided Kronos in awakening the most notorious fiend the gods ever faced, I don't see how you had anything to do with this.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I abetted your plans to gain the surface. The awakening of Typhon. Perhaps it's a punishment. And a reminder never to defy the fates. Princess, please forgive me.
Nonsense. Kronos did this, not you. Let me see.
That Cyclops has known defeat before.
Here, now. Has the thin air upon that mountain made you mad, Melinoe? Confronting Typhon of all creatures face to face. Hermes told me everything, save what was going through your head.
I was not about to turn my back on my family, especially not after having come so far. What should I have done? Flee at the first sight of that monster? We flee only as a last resort.
That we do. And you'd best keep reminding yourself of it ere you confront the father of all monsters again. Do not take unnecessary risks, or lose sight of the task.
We do as we must. No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. Come, Night. Reveal the guarded treasures of this realm.
'Tis done.
As the three fates would have it, so shall I. So mote it be. Should be a nice quiet spot to catch a river denizen or two. Askion Kataski.
Intent was true.
Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
Carefully said.
You're here, Lord Charon. I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already. He's quite enormous, yes. As promised. This one. I'm short on bones.
Liquid lamentation flows through the river Cocytus. Yet even in such hopeless waters, certain creatures learn to live and thrive.
I do sense some of them want out.
You're very kind to me, Princess. I arrived at these crossroads in a desperate state. I didn't expect to be made welcome here.
And I didn't expect to meet Doom face to face, much less for him to be rather agreeable. Yet here we are.
So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, plan like that takes a lot of guts.
You sound rather impressed. I'm certain Kronos would welcome you into his ranks as well if you just tell him how you really feel.
Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going to try and fight that thing, are you?
You really think I'm going to leave my family on Olympus to face that monster on their own? You don't know me at all.
Nice knowing you anyway.
A real pleasure.
A moment, Goddess. You've Typhon to contend with on that mountaintop, Goddess? Our shades say he's near the size of a mountain himself. Please tell me that's hyperbole on their part.
Well, to put it in perspective, by my estimation, he's at least 100 times the size of Polyphemus. Though I've not had the opportunity to take his measure properly.
You'll take his measure yet, I reckon. It's what you've done with every other foe you've faced thus far. Our shades and the good witch think it unwise to take on such a threat yourself, but you're not planning to back down, are you?
No.
Good.
Death to Kronos. Garlic. Focus.
That well-worn storage case by now contains tokens of gratitude from many gods and more. A perpetual reminder that the Princess of the Dead shall never fight alone.
You're always with me. I now can remember a keepsake to start with each night. The bones. Should help me gather bones. Awaken.
The arms of night.
Grant me the aspect of a Nyx.
Glory be to Mother Night and stuff.
Draw greater power from the silver pool.
Oh, something's up.
Denied. Melinoe.
May we converse?
This must be quite a change from Thessaly.
Mind telling all these shades that no, the father of all monsters isn't back? Because they're so caught up with this outrageous rumor, they don't buy it when I tell them.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted Typhon himself just last night. While Kronos schemes from the underworld, that monstrosity attacks Olympus.
I knew all that. It's just, I was just checking to see if my disciples had the nerve to stand up for that which they truly believed. And they did. Nice going, everyone.
So you knew of Typhon's return?
Yeah.
Fear spreads.
Fear is for the living and the dead. The warrior sigil. I was beginning to think this one would never show his face. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
A fellow student of death, to have confronted monstrous Typhon with such zeal. My kin insisted that I act upon the violence spiraling out of control, and I do wish to see your prowess, so here, a first of many contributions to the cause.
The will to fight. Ensnared. I grow strong. Him again.
You blasted gods and goddesses are all alike. Earn your keep if you like. Daughter of Hades.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
That foolish Titan. He has awakened Typhon, the most terrible monstrosity that ever lived. I still bear my scars from when we first clashed very long ago. Together, we did vanquish him before. We shall have to manage it again. On this phase, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
You make it to the mountaintop as yet? In case you haven't, nothing good awaits you there. Or so I hear.
What do you mean, Typhon? I'm surprised the Olympians don't have you helping out with him, instead of bashing a bunch of weaklings far from where the real danger is.
The Olympians won't abide some half-god stealing their glory. I get the drudgery, not the important work. Thank the fates that you get some of each. Fight on.
In we go. to getting out of there.
In all my rancor, I never thought Kronos completely mad. But what else could have driven him to use the father of all monsters as a weapon? Typhon heeds no master. The destruction of Olympus shall not sate his appetites.
You. Transform.
Good news is we can now be sure what Gramps had planned for us, but bad news is it's Typhon and he's big. But my pop stopped him once, so how hard could it be?
Coin for Charon. The barrier's lost some of its strength. Shades, you're free. The black coat shines.
The size of the bloody monster been clambering up our mountainside, would you? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
There. Olympus, I accept this message. Peace can wait. Now to get out of here. Back to nature.
After all that,
No
let's
escape.
see.
I caught a seal.
You're victorious.
He can't sail to this mountaintop. Unless he fashions for himself a craft that sails on air, he shall be relegated to my waters. But how then did he get his goods up here?
Supplying goods to mighty Heracles. Sometimes I wonder whom else you provide for, my lord. Not that you'd say. Oh. Until we meet again.
Somebody's there. No wonder you and nobody are pals. He and his rats are the only ones that ever got away from me other than you. That worthless good-for-nothing put you up to this.
His name is Odysseus. He's a great hero and tactician. Though you needn't worry about slaying him, for he's long dead already. Not your problem anymore.
Don't matter if he's dead, I'll eat him anyways. And don't care what he calls himself. He's always gonna be a nobody to me. Now how about I send him a message?
Whatever it takes.
I'll wake the dead. You're gonna pay real soon. Good night.
Sleep well, Cyclops. Whoa. Good.
unfortunate livestock residing with the ravenous Cyclops seem to be unaware of the conditions under which they graze about and wander. Not exactly lost. At least, not yet.
The one they have to guide them is asleep. Moving on. Now for the captain's wheel. Lord Uncle.
Follow my light.
Mine. Who else?
You cold?
Full speed ahead. Steady now. One of the family tropes. I'll take it from here. More ashes. Confiscating stolen property. Thieving wretches.
And cypress twigs. Secret spices, chicken,
Iron.
bitter greens, and butter. You're just in time. Good heavens! More for me? I'm I'm unaccustomed to receiving gifts here on my little isle, though I'm pleased to try and get more used to it, if you must so insist.
Insist is a strong word, madam, but I would like for you to have this, yes. Perhaps it will help you perfect your own recipe, or while away a pleasant night should one arise.
So what is even happening there at the Mountain of the Gods? Some nights, great plumes of flame appear on the horizon, and storm clouds, terrible as ever I have seen.
The source of these phenomena is a two-pronged assault on Mount Olympus. The Titan Prometheus and his raiders, and the monster Typhon himself. I'm headed to face them.
Good heavens, you mean face them all, Poppet? Although perchance the perils you confront beneath the earth are even worse. Let me protect you then, as best I can. Be safe.
Thank you.
Not on these grounds. Safe travels.
Which way now?
There's some catastrophic storm brewing at the top of Olympus. Can't get anywhere near it. What's happening up there?
That storm conceals the real threat. Kronos awakened the father of all monsters and set him loose. These forces we're fighting, they're just a stalling tactic and a feint.
You're saying that's bloody Typhon? Oh, God. Since I was young, I prayed to all of you for safety and good fortune from my tower. Now it's you yourselves who better pray.
No, we're going to destroy that thing. I don't yet know all that requires, though prayer most likely won't be necessary.
Oh, then I'll pray just in case. Figure it can hurt. Just please be careful, Melly. And before you go, take one of these. These should work. All yours.
Thanks. Off he goes. What's for delivery?
Consider it done.
I have something for you.
The underworld's power.
As the black flagship sails closer to the shore, the Princess of the Dead knows well that whatsoever strife she has experienced thus far this night is about to get worse.
Oh, I waited eagerly. Now take me to the coast.
Okay, what in the hell is that you've got on, babe? You could use a change of style, sure, but this is way out there.
Oh, you must be referring to the black coat. You're right that it's not necessarily my preference for attire, but it's not primarily for show. You'll understand in a moment.
Wait, I remember the black coat. So that's what it looks like? And I thought the adamant rail looked ridiculous. Nyx had such bad taste. Look out below! What in the... Out of ammo? Reload already. Whoa, calm down. Now watch this. Your turn again. How about this?
Out of here. My claim. Onward. Try another one, maybe. The trap is set. On the hook. Hey, a fillet top. Blast off. Hello.
stars.
The sheer might of the moon. Special delivery. Power of Cassynth. Message for me, in the name of Hades. I'll knock some sense into you yet. unfortunate misunderstanding.
What a bargain.
Excellent.
The numerous defensive capabilities of terrifying Talos, the most powerful of the Olympian automatons wrought by the hands of great Hephaestus himself, includes the power to quite slowly self-repair.
Surely Talos will recall this misunderstanding next time.
Something nearby. Gold coins. Blood back there. Right now.
Come on out. I've got a star sailor. I'm taking this back. Now then. Olympus, I accept this message. I can do this.
How was the climb? I'm but a Titan and unarmed. Should you get past me, however, I know that you know you're certainly no match for what awaits.
Perhaps you simply know less than you think. And now you're going to call me arrogant or something, I suppose.
I would have, yes. But since you've foreseen that outcome, it shall not come to pass. Well, if you truly think you can withstand that monstrosity, let's see you withstand me.
My doom forestalled again. A bit too close. By will of night. A feather.
Not even the intense heat rising from the mountain's central hearth can entirely dispel the chill here in the air. A gathering storm, not wrought by gods, but something else.
Something friendly? Perfect. Look upon me. Be at peace.
A soul no longer lost.
Ominous.
Package here.
Delivery arrived.
Got the goods.
Cheers, Hermes. Closer to the top. You two get along quite well for twins. Now this fortress is your grave. Special delivery.
Oh, it's only me.
Special delivery.
There's my order.
Lost.
There. Almost to the top. Come on. treated.
One of the serpentine tails of Typhon, lord and father of all monster kind, slashed through floor after floor of the fortress behind which the Olympians take shelter from his storm.
He'll tear this fortress apart. The path across the sky.
Into the dark.
Can't hide from me. To me! Looks like a lamprey.
Hey, hey!
Lord Hermes.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the three fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up Typhon so he can mess with us. Then take over everything.
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Kronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly then, I wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't have this chance.
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we've got. See you.
See you.
Hardworking Hephaestus and I are the only true-born sons of the king and queen of Mount Olympus. I keep telling him we ought to rise to the occasion and assert ourselves.
Want more responsibility, Eris? Have at it. Otherwise, I don't know what you're after, and don't want any of it. Aphrodite notwithstanding. Got me forge, got me wife. It's enough.
Strength of Earth. This is it. You dare hide your life force from me? However much you
Quite enough, Typhon.
Oh, Zeus.
Young lady, I must leave the rest to you. We'll hold the palace, keep them occupied.
This is how monsters are made. This is it. Somehow managed that. A void lens. Enough of this place. Almost there. An Ethergate. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. So bright. It's daybreak. Is that Lord Hephaestus?
The majestic Palace of Zeus stands resolute and strong, for the combined might of the gods has kept that seat of power safe, even from such monstrous adversaries as they face.
These must be just the palace grounds. Lord Apollo.
Look, husband.
She arrives.
To the deepest sea.
Moonlight, guide us.
Welcome, young lady, to our family's glorious abode. You have our thanks for seeing to it that the monster Typhon failed to reach us here.
And you have our regrets that my lord husband left you to confront that horrid creature on your own. Most of the others are still fortifying the palace. Forgive our rudeness.
There's nothing to forgive, Queen Hera. I am honored to have met you and King Zeus face to face and seen the glory of Olympus firsthand. I owe it to your generous support these many nights.
Come now, Melinoe. We have a shared objective after all. And so long as Kronos sits upon your father's throne, that objective remains incomplete.
Hurrying her off when she only just arrived, husband? Although we've little here for entertainment other than Apollo's plucking. At least our enemy shall be back at our gates before long.
I don't think I can remain anyhow. I need to consult with the Witch of the Crossroads. She may have thoughts on how to rid ourselves of both our great foes at once.
We shall find a means, of that I have no doubt. And until then, we shall be better prepared to meet their charge.
Go on, my dear. We're unaccustomed to expressing gratitude, as you can plainly see. Until such time as your Lord Father and his own queen are restored, there's little cause for cheer, I think.
Perhaps soon enough. Moonlight guides you.
If you insist.
You did it, Sunshine. I'd say I knew you would, but the truth is, I had an inkling of doubt, especially once I saw Typhon for myself.
He was quite large, I'll give him that. It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face like this, cousin. You play most beautifully.
Oh, anything to take our minds off of what's happening. At least you bought us a bit of reprieve so I could play again at all. Typhon is going to be back though, isn't he?
I'd count on that, but I'm going to be back as well. For now, please bolster your defenses and make ready for the monster's next attack. Now I had better go. My headmistress is expecting my return.
Can't you just contact her by boon? I'll bring one forth for you in case that works. And thanks for everything, cousin. That's for you.
May I? Lord Uncle Zeus, Queen Hera. I'm unaccustomed to being on this side. I see Eris, I think. Wait, headmistress, is that you? Can you hear me?
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. Melinoe, you can even hear me yonder. I bid you to return. We have matters to discuss.
I have to go now, everyone. Please, take care. And let the others know I'm sorry to have missed them. I'll return. Return to Shadow now. Should check with headmistress. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
What have you done?
Dora, I've a favor if you're not too busy. My task means I no longer can oversee the renewal project around here. Would you attend to it?
Wait, you're asking me to watch over the total transformation of this entire encampment into some ultimate haven for shades and outcasts?
I know I can count on you. I'll provide the materials. You'll be the main point of contact.
Okay, fine.
Great. Hey, if you're not busy, up for a little visit with me to the riverside? I've got a twin lure we could use right here.
Don't know that I'll be doing you much good, between my inability to use a rod of fishing and my inability to keep quiet, but hey, you asked for it. The River of Lamentation. Nothing but a bunch of sad stuff floating around in there. Sure you wouldn't rather leave it be?
Whatever's wallowing in there is going to stay put, unless it's finally decided it's had enough. For any such souls, we'll be doing them a favor, I think.
Not like we owe them, and not like they'll do us any favors back. And if all they can do now is feel sad for themselves at the bottom of a mucky river, fishing them out might not do them any good anyway.
We're not fishing them out, really. It's more like we're giving them an opportunity to escape their circumstances. It's a bit different from the mortal way of fishing in that sense.
Then if they don't like it any better up here, that's on them. Seems like an awful lot of trouble for some weird fish. Anytime swim times?
Looks like a figment.
Ha, you tricked a fish. Well, that definitely was a thing that happened. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
What shall it be, witch?
Let's make it happen.
It shall be done.
as long as it doesn't smell at all like sheep.
Good pick.
This seems promising.
Yes!
Pretty sure you need a bunch of stuff like this to be a witch.
Huh. There's something new here.
Come on.
Looks like Eris is back.
They're saying you beat Typhon single-handedly last night? One step closer to putting everything back to normal, huh?
I did not beat Typhon single-handedly, but we managed to defeat him, yes. Though I don't think you need to fear a return to normalcy anytime soon.
I know you're trying to reassure me, but I can't help the way I feel. I ought to be enjoying all this while it lasts. The future might be boring as dirt, but right now, things are okay.
Things are not okay. Look, I do want you to feel welcome here and safe. It's not just something that we say. May this gift of nectar show my words are true.
Wow, made with real golden apples. Thanks, babe. You're the only one who's made a real effort to bring me into the fold. Say, why don't you take this? It isn't much, but I've been holding on to it in case I found a friend.
Oh, this really isn't necessary, but, thanks.
We missed you here. Your victory against Typhon. Have you there anything to show for it? Any sort of specimens or samples of his flesh?
I hope you like hideous eyes, Headmistress. Is there an incantation that you have in mind requiring such filth?
Perhaps. Hold on to all of that for now. But when the time is right, we shall turn all that monstrous power back against itself, and rid this world of that fiend for good.
Yes, Headmistress. Here's a thought. Askion Kataski. So mote it be. Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight.
See that, sisters?
Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require. So mote it be. Kathaski Onaski.
Is that Selene?
Lots of shades around.
Welcome, Lord Charon. We vanquished Typhon, at least for the night, my lord. Hermes ensured that I was well supplied. Plenty of gold for you lately. Something for me? Nightmare now available for order. Whatever I no longer need, I can recycle now. Fair trade. On behalf of Eris. Should be of use. Don't have the bones.
Scoured the surface. Oh, would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, Goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar.
You felled that mountain-sized monstrosity, Goddess. It would be false of me to say I had no doubt you would, though I'd only a bit, I swear. So, how did you outsmart him?
Outsmart him? All I could do was keep hitting him with all my might. It helped that Lord Zeus also struck him hard with lightning bolts. Eventually it worked, and Typhon fell.
Well, your battle prowess may be unsurpassed, but your ability to weave a yarn is not quite there. When next you overcome the father of all monsters, do make of it a much more rousing tale, would you?
No promises. It's good to see you all again. Some garlic. I can store different arrangements of arcana now. Thought I had more.
At the threshold to the world beyond the crossroads, the altar of ashes thrums with ancient power, boundless as that of the gods and heroes depicted in the myriad arcana.
A power within us all.
Hey now.
Let's see what we can do.
You
I don't think so. Sure.
May we converse?
Grant me the aspect of Pan.
Never met him, but I heard good things.
become even stronger. Who else shall wield you?
I can't move!
I see you're getting acclimated to this place.
Pick on someone my own size. Settle a little wager here, young one. These shades are making claims you felled the father of all monsters. I, however, am the voice of reason, and I say, come on.
Typhon's recent defeat certainly wasn't my doing alone, Commander. We have Olympus on our side, and more.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I said. Technically, it wasn't just you. Hear that, disciples? She had a bunch of those fancy boons, and who only knows what else.
Then you win the wager?
Damn right.
I see what needs to be done. I feel unstoppable.
Our trial thus begins, O spawn of Hades. Your usage of the pitch-black standing stone enables me to temporarily emerge from my abyss, and I thank you for that. I can observe more clearly both the outcome of your trial and all else.
From the forge.
Heard you talk to Mum and Dad face to face. Not even I get to do that much. Must have been right nervous meeting them. Or mayhap not, considering what you did to get there.
Adequate. Spindles.
Young lady, I had my doubts about you coming all this way to lend your aid. We ought to be capable enough to drive back Typhon on our own. But our latest battle with him might have gone differently if not for you.
further refined. A little pain is all. By the will of chaos. Something's changed in me. Lightning from on high.
The incursion by that abhorrent monster Typhon. It is more than a threat. It is an insult. I control the seasons, yet he dares smother our mountain in his foul storm.
Cold comfort. They got through.
I know you're not one to complain, but it couldn't have been easy for you being at the palace here at the break of dawn. Probably much more light than you're used to. We're hardly used to it either now, thanks to all of Typhon's storms.
Aid from two relatives at once.
Why, thank you kindly.
Next day offer you protection, Witchy? It'd be wise to take me up on it.
Wait, what? He's angry with me now. Let's all just take a breath.
That's what I like to call hammering out the details. Leave them to me next time.
Come, caskets. One of Lord Charon's wells. I've little coin to trade. You sense it too, don't you? A strange feeling in the air. The influence of chaos all around us. I'm being tested even now. Perhaps all of us are. Here goes.
Returned from above. That pitch-black stone in our training grounds. I've sensed it ever since your incantation. The subtle influence of chaos on this realm.
Our goals are intertwined. When I gaze upon the stone, I begin to see different paths and possibilities in every facet. Some leading closer to our victory.
It's very much disquieting to know the choices that we make might all be preordained to some extent. Nevertheless, Knight's will is to be done. Cross blades awaken! With not so much as a single cut or scrape, and thus depart. Such strength and agility as can stop time.
Some stardust. I did as Chaos asked. What's going on? Return to Shadow now.
After such a simple trial, surely you would attempt another.
Chaos trial, check.
That you,
Commander?
Young one.
The depths of the abyss. Returned. Return. If I'm to serve the Night, I would know her will.
Positively frightening.
Ephyra awaits. I was born for this. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You have no memory of Nyx. It was the Night herself who found me, discarded and unwanted, and raised me from my youth. But when the Titan Kronos took the House of Hades, she was there. I miss her still. Behold my light. Your foes shall shudder.
What horrors lurk within Ephyra on this night?
In a more proper way, my dear. You bought this mountain of ours a bit of extra time, so we are bolstering our defenses as best we can. Thus, I'm beseeching you to hurry back.
My strength reborn. Greetings, Witch. What are these pylons doing everywhere, Lady Medea? They control the barrier before the docks, that much is clear. Perhaps the Titan's legions use them to coordinate attacks.
They are the product of a very sick mind, imprisoning so many shades in the tiniest enclosures wherein all their psyche may be drained. Can you imagine, sorceress?
That's terrible. I hadn't realized the pylons worked that way. Though who keeps fixing them? You even have one here.
The hideous thing won't seem to go away. Keeps rematerializing practically each night. Though I get so caught up with all my cauldron work, I seldom pay it any heed. Most excellent. Moonlight guide you all.
Enchanted for the night.
The possibilities.
The light of the moon.
Together we shine.
Let's take these wretches down. You're just in time. destroyed.
Look at you. Clean kill.
So how's it going?
Hail, sister.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him. Perfect. Good hunting. Keen eye.
The trap is set. Caught out. One more ribeye. The barrier's weakening.
Truly is behind the reawakening of Typhon, then he is not merely arrogant, but mad. He promises another golden age, yet visits such a creature on this world.
Very well.
Sister, I'm on the job. They come. Any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault forces besieging your family's home. Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
How do you not know he's free? You should be hunting him, not this fodder. Who's setting your objectives?
My orders come directly from the King and Queen. If you've any concerns with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them.
You never saw me.
A barricade bars passage to the docks beyond the city square, leaving the denizens of the city of Ephyra confined to their ruinous environs.
We'll get through, even if it takes every shade in this city. Hear me, on my authority.
Okay. I see a shade in need.
It'll be all right. Rest easy now. I've run into Lord Hermes at the summit of Olympus, making preparations against Typhon with the rest. Have you been able to cross paths with him? So, not for very long.
A dinner guest. Don't even try and sneak by. What, you think you were gonna catch me napping here? Not gonna happen.
It might. If you keep blocking my path, you'll get another thrashing, and you'll be sound asleep again in no time. That what you want?
Oh, got a dilemma on my hands. I'm always sleepy, yeah. But I'm always hungry, too. Guess that makes this a can't-lose proposition.
Fast asleep again. Delivery coming soon. All set. Here, girl. In you go. An unseen sigil over there. I'll slay you all without a scratch. For the underworld. Property recovered. Shamblers ahead.
For you.
Got you. Change of course. There it is.
Juice and sand of lake.
Evening, little.
Behold that ancient isle on which a great enchantress plies her trade. Amid such flora and fauna as have come to welcome her as one of their own.
It feels so safe and peaceful here.
Not all divinities require offerings, you know. Our Olympian relatives, they have come to expect this type of giving, but not I. Do not presume to spoil me.
Olympus is well accustomed to receiving offerings from all across the land. Living here on this remote island, I don't think you're at risk of getting quite as used to it as that.
So you have seen the great monstrosity with your own eyes, have you, Poppet? Typhon, I mean, of course. Oft have I wondered about his deep connection to the natural world.
And what connection would that be? He's a monster, just as you said. A thing that does not belong in our world.
Yet there he is, where you'll be going soon. Who only knows the limits of our world and that which it contains? Veritably, not you or I, Poppet. All that is here belongs, is what I say. Bless you, Poppet.
Felt that for sure. Farewell, madam. Hungry for more, Charybdis? Odysseus and his crew.
The opportunity to give you my regards whilst you were here, my kin, but the need to dispose of trespassers took precedence. I trust we may yet meet in time.
Death to our foes. Transform. Not now. End of the line.
You have a real understanding with that boatman, haven't you? He's such a solitary soul. Rugged, tall, powerfully built.
Of night.
Hey, babe. Sure is dark out there tonight, huh? Even the dead sailors on the rift look a little spooked. Maybe something's up?
There's fear in the air. You've defied the will of night too often, Eris. This time, I'm not here merely for Olympus, but for you.
You're telling me Nyx put you up to this? Right. She never cared about me, and she's not about to start now. Whoosh. Got plenty more. What did you just do?
see you strive. For me. As planned. Which keepsake now? All right. That's not your property. Acceptable. The Master Craftsman's gift. Better. Lord Eris. Olympus, I accept this message. Goes that. At least I saw it through. Onion. needed. You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances. Dragons that cannot fly. Set. Auto forces. Cheers, Hermes. Not a chance. Mistakes were made. I can use this. And down we go. Count. In the name of Hades. Guess who?
Do you hear that? Typhon climbs the dark side of the mountain even now. Impressive that you cast him down before, but he shall not rest till the Palace of Zeus lies in ruin.
He'll be destroyed. You along with him if that's what it takes. If he were truly unstoppable, you wouldn't be impeding my ascent. You're buying him time.
I am. It's strange to think that time can be a limited commodity even for deathless such as we. But no more stalling for now. Items go. Incinerate. Show me what little foresight you can muster. Flame. Deftly evaded. About a better tomorrow. So be it. I shall never submit to you.
Go lick your wounds.
Hermes, at your service.
The messenger. What happened here?
At first, the storm which now engulfs the summit of Olympus may appear to have been wrought by gods in their defense, but its monstrosity belies a far more sinister nature.
The Typhon. like either one of you. Deal with your father next. Olympus, I accept this message. Fit for a queen. Fishy. Hooked one. It's a storm gullet. Monsters. Nearly there now. This is all one being.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the princess of the dead, now that the summit of Olympus lies before her.
I'll take whatever I can get.
So, what did you think of Pop's Palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes. A serious accomplishment, given you're not supposed to be up here at all.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but you must feel the same about where I'm from.
Well, I for one quite like it, Doc, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way. Life. I'll show myself in. Typhon! Looks like you're all patched up. Hiding your light force? I'll know how much you had when you lie dead.
Vengeance, Typhon? Come take him.
Olympus.
He's down, now hit him hard.
best get back up to Olympus before Typhon gets his way. Father, Mother, Brother, please be safe. Please.
So, how's it going on Olympus recently? Or wherever you were last night? See anything good up there besides the snow? Not sure how come I know about snow.
I made it all the way to the summit, where I confronted the ancient monster called Typhon. It said that all of the monsters can be traced directly to him, but he's by far the biggest and the worst I've ever seen.
Mel, I'm the one who's supposed to scare you, not the other way around. So, did you beat this guy or what?
Not quite, but I intend to.
Excuse you.
Here are the bones. Shouldn't be too long.
Oh, hey.
The prophecy concerning Typhon's reawakening. What made you think it would never come to pass? I thought the weavings of your sisters were always certain to come true.
The fates are not always straightforward. Their prophecies are represented visually, not written in detail. At least the major ones. I thought my interpretation of Typhon's return was likely misguided.
So the fates wove the image of some terrible monstrosity climbing Olympus, and the gods all desperately trying to fight back, and you thought it meant what?
Well, it wasn't that exactly. Though I didn't take it quite as literally as I should have in hindsight. I thought it prophesied that the Olympians would have to stand against some sort of existential threat.
Well, you weren't wrong. Another prophecy.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Full moon tonight. 'Tis a wonder that your mountain relatives are still able to be of benefit to you whilst having Typhon at their gates. Do they have any sort of strategy to stop him, do you know?
They're working together to drive him back, along with the Titan's legions. But if they have a greater plan to put an end to the assault, they've not yet let on.
Let us assume, then, that they've no such plan. However, I'm beginning to think that the father of all monsters may yet figure into ours. Collect what samples that you can from him.
I shall, Headmistress. This should be possible. Arms of night, draw out the riches of the earth. So mote it be. By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown.
Yes.
May dust of ancient bone infuse the soul.
Interesting.
Oh, Mother.
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Surely we have foes deserving your attention there.
Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below.
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence complicates matters. He's not exactly the sort of problem one can ignore for long.
Really? Watch me.
Up and about? The good witch has been quite concerned about your confrontations with Typhon. Reckon you never trained to take opponents of that size.
Oh, I trained just last night. Typhon is immensely strong and large enough to blot out the light of the moon, but evidently not invincible. They say Lord Zeus defeated him before.
They say a lot of things, Goddess. I'm far more interested in your account. If it's your instinct that this monster can be stopped, your word is good enough for me. Though I would also love to see some proof, of course.
Of course. grow and flourish.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I can store different arrangements of arcana now. The Swift Runner. The bell. The eye. The grave thirst aura is even stronger now. The crescent pick achieves a greater form.
Whoa, what was that?
The rod of fishing should be stronger now.
Toughening up.
Grant me the aspect of Moros.
I should have known.
Ignium, awaken.
Oh, dang. May we converse? Hey, would you attest to my disciples that I've taught you a great deal when it comes to fighting Typhon? They've been getting a little unruly, and you'd be doing me a favor.
But, Commander, you've not told me anything about him. Ah, I know what this is. You wish to see if I would stoop to speaking falsehoods merely because I was asked.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm asking real nicely. Come on, young one, would you just do this for me here?
I'll not bring shame upon us both.
Damn it.
Welcome, everyone, to the unseen. Should be a lively evening. Headmistress, guide me.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The monster Typhon, he has known defeat before. He has since grown in size and strength and fury. Yet I hold to every faith you shall emerge victorious against him, little star. Time can be controlled.
My silver shines. Something's different this time.
Amid the stench of death lies a rejuvenating spring, etched from a block of stone into the likeness of the Verger goddess and the underworld's rightful queen.
This fountain... Mother...
Dead coral. That. Just a pinch. The most outrageous bit of hearsay has been wafting lately on the winds about what ails the mountain of the gods. You've been heading that way. What's going on?
If the hearsay concerned an ancient and enormous monstrosity looking to crush Olympus to pieces, assuming the Titan's legions don't achieve it first, it's not hearsay.
Oh my. Then I know which monstrosity you mean. And you intend to challenge him and all the rest? You're entirely mad, sorceress. But so's the world over. Pleased to oblige.
Thank you. Let's see. Ghastly thing. Greater focus. What next? How many of these do they have? As expected.
Who do you think can make it to the top of Mount Olympus first, Em? You or old Typhon? You've got a longer way to go, sure, but you're definitely faster. We're about to be.
Better. it. Queen Hera.
It's blasted Typhon, girl. The worst monstrosity you can imagine. Kronos up and decided to wake him from his deathly slumber and pointed him towards us. So what if we cannot die? Things can still be very bad for us.
Vested in me. Hear me, on my authority.
Vengeful roars. Typhon must hate my father almost as much as Kronos does. But are they truly working together? A monster such as that couldn't possibly be taking orders from a Titan. Or anybody.
Apollo's light. Barrier destroyed. Valuable enough.
War cannot endure should supply lines be disrupted for too long, so I am ever grateful for your boatman, as I'd not have reached you now if not for him.
The shrines of Lord Hermes that I've seen around the surface. I noticed they take offerings of gold as well. I take it the two of you are back in business then? Then may business be good. Be safe, Lord Charon.
We doing this? Oh, hey. I wanted to say thanks. Gave me a real zinger there last time, you know.
You're back, and you're grateful that I vanquished you earlier? You seem more the sort to hold a grudge.
I am. It's just, I hadn't had a good night's sleep in I don't know how long. After you knocked me out cold, I woke up feeling more refreshed than ever. And real hungry, too.
out. There. Gemstones. Should I change things up? Huh. Take me away. Stand down. Olympus, I accept this message. I never get accustomed to this light. Sink or swim.
We deliver.
Delivery arrived.
The infinite dark.
One with Selene. By my father's name. Now to the matter at hand.
right? As a mortal kid confined to a tower, I was relatively well provided for, but this... I know better than to envy the gods, especially with what they're going through lately. They definitely know their drink.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so short and difficult. You must still have a lot of making up to do, and I thought maybe this could help.
The other night, I thought I saw you launch yourself towards the Olympus summit. Right into that awful storm. I couldn't even get close. What was it like up there?
Oh, it was awful. I normally like rain, but not like that. Typhon is drawn to the fortress of the gods, as it's the last defense before the Palace of Zeus. Likely his real goal.
So the gods keep knocking him down, but he keeps getting back up. Trying over and over to accomplish the same thing. A battle of wills. Battle of wits would have been easier, I guess. Whichever you want. Careful with that.
Bye. Looks like you have a stowaway, Captain. I don't think so. May this be your final voyage for a while.
Since Typhon's back, I thought I'd say nice knowing you, dearie. Not that we're going down without a fight, but just in case. We barely beat him when we first settled up with Kronos way back when. But now he's grown a lot.
This is the hidden isle I revealed. I can use this. Seeds. I can still fight. The foremost ship.
Eris and I were just chatting about how we seem to get on best when we're on the same side of a war. So, brother, is this all an elaborate ploy to bring us closer together?
I think it's merely that a proper war brings out the best in all of us, even in you, Apollo, and in me. The rigors of conflict forge unbreakable bonds that make for powerful blessings.
In we go.
Hey, hey. Oh no, did you bring Nemi's evil eye? Goes to show how much she really thinks of fairness, making you use that thing just to get me back.
I made the choice to bring the eye, not Nemesis. Although she is Retribution incarnate, so I'd like to think she would have been supportive had she known.
Doesn't take a genius to put that one together, babe. I'm her little sister, the runt of Nyx's litter. The smallest and easiest to push around. But I always push back. Or push first. Oh, it burns!
Hey, what gives?
How about this?
No more mistakes.
Good shot. Kablam! Can't drag me back to hell without a fight.
Pulled through somehow. For the will of night.
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead. Done there. I'm here.
Coming through.
With the grace of the moon.
On to the next phase.
flames ignite. Sappers.
I see something of use.
Tucked away. It's no use.
Melinoe?
Lady Athena, while we have a moment, I wish to offer you this nectar as a token of my gratitude. If I'd only known that we would meet here, perhaps I'd have arrived even sooner.
Nonsense, for I'm certain that you made your journey here as quickly as you could. Well, I of course accept your offering, though she'll be saving it for when our victory's achieved. This, however, you may be able to use sooner.
You honor me with such a gift, goddess.
You've seen what plagues us at the summit, haven't you? The source of all the tremors. Almost as though the mountain itself quakes with fear. We need a plan.
The gods have stood against Typhon before. Wasn't it a well-placed thunderbolt from Zeus that did him in?
Tales of valor and deeds of valor are not always one and the same. Then let us lure this Typhon toward the summit, where our strength combined with yours is the best opportunity we have. And please, take care, cousin. A sound plan. To the next battle.
To recharge. Strength of the gods. Let me help you. See you in the crossroads.
Well done.
Soon you shall be afraid of me, Dragon. Athena! Count right now. Return to Shadow now.
The fall of Mount Olympus is inevitable, as you plainly see.